Yesterday we discussed types of life insurance, types of health insurance, fire insurance. Right now we have to start from marine insurance. Yes or no? So what is marine insurance? Marine, that is for this what cargo ships. Yeah. So a lot of goods. I think last time I have shared you that green evergreen. Sorry, ever given or cargo ship. Yeah, in Suez Canal. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, so, so marine insurance policy is taken for insurance of ships, cargo, and transit and freight. Freight. Right now, with the luggage what we are carrying. Okay. ஷிப்ஸ்னா இந்த நிறைய இருக்கு க்ரூஸ் ஷிப்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஹேவ் யூ சீன் திஸ் க்ரூஸ் ஷிப்ஸ் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? த வேர்ல்டு பிக்கஸ்ட் க்ரூஸ் ஷிப்ஸ்.
Yes, sir.
ஸோ த வேர்ல்டு பிக்கஸ்ட் க்ரூஸ் ஷிப். அந்த க்ரூஸ் ஷிப் பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா இட் ஹேஸ் எவ்ரி திங். ஓகே, ஒரு ஸ்விம்மிங் பூல்ஸ் இருக்கும், தியேட்டர்ஸ் இருக்கும். இட்ஸ் அ வெரி பிக் நியர்லி யூ கேன் சி த சைஸ். அது பக்கத்தில் நம்ம வில் பி ஜஸ்ட் டைனி. ஓகே, ஸோ இட் ஹேஸ் லாட் ஆஃப் ஃப்ளோர். ஸோ let me share you world biggest cruise ship. So it has a shopping mall, then theaters இருக்கு, golf club, ஏகப்பட்டது இருக்கு. So you can see 25th ship in Royal Caribbean fleet. Okay, இது எவ்வளோன்னு பார்த்தோம்னாக்க இட்ஸ் 2,28,000 ஒரு டன். 1 ton is equal to எவ்வளோ 1000 kg இல்லையா? You can see the gross kg 2,28,081 tons. Okay, 38 feet tall, 238 feet. For long length வந்து பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா 1,188 feet. Okay, so 1,188 feet if into cm பார்ப்போம். So 1,138. இப்போ பார்த்துக்கோங்க 33,006 இல்லை 3,36,438 meter. Okay, how big? Okay, so this is the world biggest ship. அது மாத்திரம் இல்லாமல் பார்த்தோம்னாக்க இதில் நிறைய லாட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ் அது ஸோ மெனி திங்ஸ் அது லக்ஸரி ஹோட்டல்ஸ் இருக்கு, ஏகப்பட்ட ஹோட்டல்ஸ் இருக்கு வித் இன் த ஷிப். தியேட்டர், மூவி தியேட்டர்ஸ், ஸ்விம்மிங் பூல்ஸ், ஷாப்பிங் மால், கிட்டத்தட்ட எல்லாமே இருக்கு. இட் இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் லைக் அ ஷாப்பிங் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ். ஒரு ப்ரூக் ஃபீல்ட்ஸ், ஒரு ஃபன் மால் வந்து ஷிப்ல போற மாதிரி இருக்கும். Fine, let it be. So those things will comes under ships. Okay, cargo another which carries, you can see this is what cargo ship. So transit this from one place to another. Then freight na another the things what they are carrying. Okay. So what happened? Let's see, discuss one by one. So marine insurance is a contract of insurance under the which the insurer undertakes to indemnify another secure the insured in the manner and on extent thereby agreed against marine losses. The insured pay the premium in consideration of insurer underwriting guarantee to make good none other. It's a goods. Okay, the losses arising from the marine perils or perils of the sea. The marine perils can be the collision of ships with the rock, fire, ship attacked by enemies. These perils cause damage, destruction, or disappearance of the ship and cargo and non-payment of freight. Through marine insurance policy, the insurer undertakes to compensate the owner of the ship or cargo for complete or partial loss of sea. Okay. So we already we have discussed 80% of world trade. Okay, world trade carried over only through marine insurance. Marine. So marine transportation is the world riskiest transportation. Is it so? Have you traveled in ocean like ships? Travel பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா?
No, sir.
So I have traveled. I have experience when I was in abroad. So every day I need to travel. I need to cross the ocean. Okay. So my residence located in another island, and then my working place, college located in another island. So I have to travel every day through ship. If it is a cyclone or weather is very poor, if it is thunderstorm or heavy rain, it will be very difficult to travel. We need to anytime we may sink in that field, we have to travel. So what happens? So this insurance will helpful for the water, the ship, the cargo ship owners. Okay, so and also they will have you all seen this ever given, it got stuck into that mud due to this what cyclone, I think, and nearly 2 weeks. So for the 2 weeks they can able to claim insurance, whatever the amount they have paid they can claim, and they will get back the money, and they can able to pay the what balance the situation. Okay. So that is what called as either enemies will attack. Like you can see when we are crossing one border to another border, sometimes border security force may attack, or else sometimes pirates. Pirates the kadar kollai irukku. So especially in the region, coastal region in Madagascar and near Africa, a lot of pirates are there from Congo. Okay, so Somalia is the world famous for these pirates. Okay, Somalia Kadarkolai. Okay, so from they will attack. So all the from these enemies attack from natural calamities, we can able to safeguard our ship cargoes, and also the freight what we are carrying, that also we can able to secure. So what are the types of insurance are there? First one is ship or hull insurance. When a ship insured against any type of danger, it is known as hull insurance. This policy is taken to indemnify the insured for losses caused by damage of ship. Okay, so the full ship we will what we will do? We will do insurance. So we don't know under the sea there might be rock. Have you all seen the Titanic movie? So there we can that ship will hit the iceberg. Yeah, பனிக்கட்டில மோதி உடைஞ்சு போற மாதிரி they have shown, they have shooted. So it is real. Lot of things under the sea, lot of like Himalayas are very big mountains, and more than about in the world we will call it as tallest mountain. What we will call it as a tallest mountain, Mount Everest. Yeah. And what is the biggest mountain in the world? Himalayas. Compared to these mountains and hills, so many hills, mountains are under the sea. So it may hit us anytime. So they can able to claim for the damage. Then cargo ships. When a marine insurance policy is taken by the cargo owner to compensate for loss caused by his cargo during the journey, it is known as cargo insurance. The cargo to be transported by ship is subjected to many risks, like risk of theft, loss of goods, and voyage. Okay. Do you know what is the world biggest cargo ship? So already we have discussed, I think. So Ever Given, the ship what we have seen. Okay, that also one of the world biggest cargo ships. Okay. So even there are ships in kilometer in half a kilometer length. Okay. So such a giant ships are there. So these are all the very, very, very big ships. Okay, so you can see one container. One container itself in a container lorry or a container there. Have you all seen that? In Gandambalam Road, we can find container lorries. They may carry minimum one, maximum two container. Okay, you can see how many containers are there in the ship. These are all not matchbox. These are all the containers. Okay, you have to imagine how big the ship is. Okay, so fine. So this they will insure the ship. They will insure the ship and also the commodities what they are transporting. So sometimes due to heavy cyclone, some container will fell down. Okay, so we all seen in YouTube there are so many channels they have played a video. Okay, or a container பார்த்தோம்னாக்க full and full they have carried this keychains. Before it fell down into the ocean, and a lot of people they got so many keychains. Those are resides in the coastal areas, and one container which carries what I think balloons. I think so like that. Plenty of risks are there, so they will cover with the help of cargo insurance. The freight insurance means what the event a marine insurance policy is taken to guard against the non-recovery for freight is known as freight insurance. The shipping company is mainly interested in freight, which gets either in advance or on the arrival of goods. However, it will not get the freight if the goods are lost during the transit. So, to insure the freight, it takes freight insurance. For example, we so many times we used to pay COD. Yes or no? Yes. So in Amazon, what they will do, they will send they will send the product. For example, book, and the book even the book what you are using Sandeep car, they used to transport. And suppose if the lorry got accident, okay, so who will bear the loss? We will say until I didn't receive the book, so I will not pay. Then the book owner or the publisher, what they will do, I have forwarded Amazon and then delivery comes to 10. So it is not my fault and so on. Then who will be the person to incur this loss? In the sense the transport agent. Okay, like that. So most of the commodities they will do for credit terms, 3 months credit terms. So என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, they will send the goods. So once they receive the goods, some people they will pay, or some people they will pay after the sales. So if in case the damage occurs, who will incur this loss? The cargo ship owners. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, they will claim this freight and they will clear these issues. Have you got my point? So what are the essential elements of marine insurance contract? First one is it is based on the principle of indemnity. In the event of loss, the insured can recover the actual amount of loss from the insurer, subject to limit of the amount covered by the policy. Under no circumstance, the insured is allowed to make profit out of the contract. Okay, for this, what is the first thing? First thing is the how many amount we will get coverage based upon the policy. So the coverage. The ships they will carry nearly crores and crores of rupees commodities. Yes or no? So when they are carrying these crores and crores, if they got damage in between the oceans or else due to natural calamities, it may sink. So it consists of huge cost. So according to their policy terms and condition, who is giving coverage, they will choose. The insured person will choose that kind of company. However, the cargo policy provide for commercial indemnity rather than strictly indemnity. The insurer promised to indemnify the insured. Okay, let me tell you one myth. What do you mean by myth? So while discussing this concept, I got just this myth strike out in my mind. What do you mean by myth? Or kattikadhainu sollalam, or rumor nu sollalam, right? So what happened? We all know the Titanic ship. Yes or no? Yes, Titanic ship. It got hit in the iceberg and it got sinked. Yes, yes or no? In
Yes, sir.
1912. So actually, one myth they are saying actually they didn't even construct the Titanic ship. They didn't construct. Okay, and what happened already? The construction of Titanic ship was under progress. So anyhow, they need to make money. They said they are going to construct a very big ship in the world in 1912 that will not sink at all because they made the ship with iron. Okay, so those days they used to make a ship with wood. Okay, okay, one minute, let me share you the Titanic ship and modern cruise ship images. Images. Okay, this is what the comparison. You can see the Titanic. The first ship is Titanic. Okay, this is the ship which is in front. This is Titanic, and behind is the nowadays current cruise ships. Nowadays modern cruise ships. Okay, so what happened? Before 1912, they used to construct ships with the help of wood only, trees. That was the era they constructed the ship with iron. Okay, steel ships. So they said nothing will break their ship and advertisement பண்ணிட்டாங்க. But to complete that Titanic, they needs more money, more money. அப்பதான் என்ன பண்ணாங்கனாக்கா the chief engineer he decided, okay, already they have the one ship, okay, which is what old, which was very old one. So அதையவே என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்கனாக்கா they did this just some modifications, okay, and later what they have done, they sold the tickets. This is the Titanic ship and this is the world strongest heaviest ship ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இது பண்ணிட்டாங்க. But அதுலயே second myth, then they sold the tickets. With that money they built the real Titanic. ஒருத்தர் sold one group they are saying, and another group they are saying they actually the Titanic ship didn't what hit anywhere. They themselves made a damage and they made it to sink அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. Why? Because those days they have insured for claiming the insurance money. Okay, so they have insured for so many crores, double the value of a Titanic ship. Okay, so even the insurance company also they said they believe their words. Okay, இது வந்து அயன்ல செஞ்சிருக்காங்க, ஸ்டீல்ல செஞ்சிருக்காங்க, nothing will break this. So நாம அவங்க கேட்குற இன்சூரன்ஸ் கொடுப்போம், we will get profit ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. But these people made a what purposefully they made it sink அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ரூமர் இருக்கு to claim the insurance money. So these are the two myths. Just while discussing this marine insurance, it got my mind. It just struck out my mind. That's why I shared you. Whether is it useful for you or not? Are you there, both of them?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it boring?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So just while discussing this marine insurance, these things strike out on my mind. So just I shared with you. Fine, let it be one side. Let us go for the next thing. So the contract is based on utmost good faith. So every contract is based on good faith, even this life insurance, even health insurance, right? The insured must be honest. Insured means what? The person who is taking insurance policy must be honest and truthful and should disclose the all material facts about the subject matter and the risk attached to it. Similarly, the insurer should also disclose the fact of policy to the proposers. Okay, both of them. Insured person means the person who is going to insure their ship. Insurer means the companies. So both of them should transparently speak about the if the insurer must talk about the policy and procedures, the insured person must talk about the fact, whatever in which year they have bought the ship, how the status of the ship, what they are going to transport, all the details. The next third elements required for marine insurance is the insurable interest must exist at the time of loss, but not necessary at the time when the policy was taken. Okay, so when we will lose the interest in case any losses occurred, heavy loss, that time we will lose the interest. But anyhow, so if we got claim properly, then we won't get any issues. The principles of causa proxima will apply to it. That is, what is causa proxima in the sense? Insurer will be liable for the loss only when such a loss is proximately caused by the C perils, which are stated in the policy. If the loss caused by several reasons, then the nearest cause of loss will be considered. Okay, so they will do the what agreement. So only due to this reason, C perils in the sense like some natural calamities or a heavy cyclone. Okay, these are the reasons the ship must sink. Only in that case they will give the settlements, or else they won't. So these are all the, or else what is a very closer substitute or else very closer loss that they can able to claim. Can you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the comparison. What is life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance? Yeah. Life insurance is for human being. Yes or no? Fire insurance is for our assets, properties, machines, vehicles. Then marine insurance for only ships. There is cargo or cruise ships. Then what is the aim? So it aims to cover elemental protection and investment for both. Okay, so both for human and just it's assurance for both of us. So it is also cover water. It is only the protection. Okay. So the life insurance is what aims to cover the elements of protection, and it is as a either we can use insurance as an investment, or we can able to. So 1 minute, guys.